guys, welcome back to the Talking Stories podcast. I'm as always your host, Shannon, and why not do something different? Because I'm sure if you guys have recently seen my channel, I've been doing movie commentaries. I did Fool's Rush in around Valentine's Day with Matthew Perry in it. So today, since it's upcoming, I'm going to be doing the Scream movies. Now these are going to be pre-recorded, so I'm going to do the first one. I'm going to show the poster. Believe that these films are on Crave. I may even say something like that. And I'll pretty much just get into it. I'm watching this film without my AirPods on, but the volume's low, so I probably won't be awesome movie score, even though I've seen these movies. But these are gonna lead up to Scream 7. A few of them, maybe the later ones, 3, 4, maybe, and 5 and 6 will probably be after Scream 7 comes out, just to give it some time. So that way fans can see Scream 7, and then probably, I want to be April or May. I'll put this closer. But probably April or May, I probably will be doing Scream 7 for here. Maybe even a few Scream things that I've been doing with a few friends. I did, a tier list or something back in October when we got the first teaser, official trailer for Scream 7, for example. So, yeah. Dimension film. Let's go. Also, my mom's doing a lot of laundry, so you guys may hear commentary from her, even though she's terrified. Heck yeah, phone ringing. I'm gonna try not to swear as I mention this. You don't know the phone number, then again, it could be your boyfriend Casey. Stephen Orth. Okay, my glasses are off. I probably should have worn them. Just looking at some of these dialogue and stuff. Maybe I'll put it closer to here, so that way. I don't know. Why did you answer the phone for again? This is literally one of the reasons why I hate Drew Barrymore in this film. Somebody proper probably would have, picked up the phone. Not picked up the phone, called 911. Then again, it could have been a prank or her boyfriend, Stephen Orth. You can hear creaking in this movie. That's what the captions said. And some people think that that's Stephen Orth, him being tied or whatever. Also, another point to mention, she's making Jiffy, I think it is, popcorn. So it's she could, then again, it could have been a prank. We know that's not a prank, but it could have been a prank situation in the movie. She could have just got the hot pan or whatever and smacked Ghostface. At least burned or disfigured, a Freddy Krueger kind of thing. Whenever we get a new property, a new film announced or whatever, then I'll probably do them. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow or something I'll do Saw 1, because who knows when Saw 11 is going to come out. But I'll probably drop that soon. Or I said, do the first, at least 2 first Screams, and then 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7 afterwards. Why did she say that she doesn't have a boyfriend for her when she has Stephen Orth? I feel that's suspicious. I want to know what insights look like. Dallas number star 649. I've seen this film, but I just have a bunch of complaints about this movie. What I just said, the frying pan she's doing. See? You can clearly see the popcorn. And it's growing bigger. Wonder if it explodes and stuff all over the place. I know that it gets caught on fire when the parents get home. But yeah. I forget when the Scary Movie franchise comes out, number 6. But I'll probably do watch parties of those movies. Maybe like in between, or like what I do here kind of thing. But like in between. Maybe like a few Stephen King things, whatever. Oh no, Ghostface knows what your hair color is. Luckily, I'm not blonde, or else I would have been like, See, take a kitchen knife if you don't have one, and don't look around. Really? Are you sure you're in the middle of nowhere? Oh, to see what your insides look like. And you can't see nobody at the door. I don't know why I'm like excited. I'm like breathing heavily like over here. Yeah, she just said that her boyfriend is. Yeah, he's big and he'll play football, but obviously he does. I guess that this is a subtle hint, unless Steve was popular, that it's somebody connected. Like, you just have, his name doesn't happen to be Steve, does it? The guy that plays Steve Worth, I think he originally was considered or auditioned for the role of Billy. So, may need to go redo or relook at the Scream 1 original scripts. I did comparisons like months ago or a month or two. And I cannot find like a decent, I guess, version, Scream 6. Like a comparison kind of thing. Okay, I know this movie. Trivia. Poor Stephen Orth. Also may like look up once in a while to make sure like my laptop is fully on and stuff. Imagine if like Casey's TV, like if Freddy Krueger pops out, get it, even though he obviously didn't, but yeah. Right. Michael Myers. For the babysitting stalking question, in case people like watch this on repeat and then yeah. Oh, that's somebody else. I like live with my family, so some of these I may like wait. And then yeah. Also, I have to give it to Ghostface with this scene. Actually, I guess Casey is right during the Who's the Killer in Friday the 13th. Cause then again, yeah. Cause like you could have been like part 1 instead of just Friday the 13th. I wonder who killed who. Like when you think about, for example, Steve and like it goes like full out or whatever, it's like half of his body or whatever is taken out. It's like, is that Stu? Or, but like, I guess you can say spoilers if this is like anyone's like first time watching the Scream movies. Okay, what's the final question? I've seen this movie. I'm just like playing along, kind of. And I'm gonna be using some kind of an AI called Gemini AI thing for some of these thumbnails. Like whether it be me but in a different colored shirt or like the same shirt as the Scream one that I'm doing. And yeah. Where were the cops in this scene? Like, unless the neighbors were away, you would have thought that they would have heard glass being shattered, right? Or like the doorbell or anything. Like, was it perfect timing similar to like true crime, I guess, stories like where um somehow like burglars, for example, like somehow maybe like they work in the store or whatever, and they keep track or somehow like hack a security system so that way like security cameras and stuff like that can't track anything really. Run for your life, Casey. Oh, I love the scene of this scary movie. Isn't this scary movie one, I believe? Like where they hit Casey's character. Cause Sunday. Yeah. Sunday, I do not know what time. In either my channel or one of my good friends named Dinosaur. And I mean Carrie Crave Cinema, by the way. She made like a little joke last week on a movie. We are going to be doing Stephen King's Thinner as a watch party. It's like one of my favorite Stephen King things. If you guys are on Discord and friends with me on Discord, I could drop you guys the link either on my channel or that. And I do not know what time, but on Sunday as well, probably like 8 p.m. or something, I'm going to be on my good friend, the Flip from Another World, aka Cowboy Kyle's stream for 1991, I believe, is Cape Fear. Him and Carrie's first time watching. I've watched it like a long time ago. Wait, what? They heard some kind of noise. I don't think I like put that bit and piece together. Also, she's grabbing the mask, but like you don't see who it is. But is that like Stu, or is that Billy that just killed her pretty much? Because like she grabbed Ghostface's mask off. Also, I do wonder about this. Speaking of Ghostface, do we know if it wasn't specified, I guess, but if Maureen Prescott, if she ever got a Ghostface call, or was she just murdered, or was she even murdered with the Ghostface stuff on, like the masks and stuff? How is she still breathing and saying, "Mom," when she should be saving her strength, her energy? Casey, by the way, in case people were like, what? Because Maureen Prescott's dead. Unless she somehow isn't. I was kidding. The iconic scream and then boom. I love how this was like a fake out, kind of, because like what? Because is this Drew Barrymore, or is this Neve Campbell, whatever? Sorry, I like live with family, but like, is this her eyes, like hers, or is it Neve's? Cannot wait to see this scene, like where we get introduced to Billy, but where we get introduced to Ben, I think his name is, in Scream 7, like where Tatum has a boyfriend similar to Billy. Like, I hope to God that's not Ben that's Ghostface. It would be too predictable. Hello. Yeah, can you knock Mr. Neil Prescott? I do wonder he is though after Scream 3. Like, there was a deleted scene apparently, but I'm not gonna include that where Neil Prescott dies. Or he's dead, but yeah. And I'll probably ask you guys random questions, like Scream kind of questions, around like the time of movies. Like, for example, with Scream 3, do we think Mark Kincaid is suspicious at all at certain points in the movie? Same with Angelina. I almost said Angelica, but same with Angelina. I wonder if Ben is gonna like make a horror reference. Also, I wonder if how long Tatum and him have dated Ben and him. I don't think that there's like same posters and like I don't think so. Unless I'm missing something and I gotta rewatch the Scream 7 trailer. Like pay attention to Tatum's room. Like, does she have any horror ones? Does Tatum even love horror films? I do wonder as well what is gonna be the what is gonna be like the trivia for the movie, if there's gonna be any trivia, right? Like, maybe something Terrifier or some kind of family thriller. Just because some people suspect Anna Camp and maybe Asa Jermaine. I kind of think we're probably looking at them, and Ethan Embry. PG relationship. Oh wait. Oh wait, that scene's gonna come up soon. The PG relationship. See, I wonder if this was like lost you somehow. Like you don't see. Then again, now I gotta rewatch the film. Like I'm not gonna rewatch it here, but afterwards, kind of thing. Cause just like Casey hit somebody with the phone, cause like you don't see any bruises on either one of their faces, for example. Pretty much same with like Ethan Landry, right? But, like we do not see his face. Unless I'm dumb and I gotta rewatch all these movies, pretty much. Like I said, like the first two at least, most likely, will be released before Scream 7 comes out. Then I'll do like Scream 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7 afterwards. To give fans some time to watch Scream 7. Like a few months or something. Then maybe like, I don't know, April or May. Maybe even June I'll do Scream 7. Depending if we get like, it's been hinted at, but like official confirmation, more cast or whatever for Scream 8. And then I'll probably do Scream 8 as well. Things. Like I said a few minutes ago or whatever. Like I'll probably do watch party of maybe one of the new cast members if we have like any new cast added to the ones that we already have in Scream 7. Even somebody like returning. Good old Gale Brothers. Tatum. Clueless mentioned. They're effing clueless. got like an iced cappuccino earlier, and I got some flavored water, so I'll probably drink one of these things like throughout it, but I'm still watching the movie. Love how they're calling Sid in when, her mom died, or got killed rather. There's the ones. I missed them, but I think it was like January, like the end of January. Henry Winkler, Linda Blair, Skeet, the guy who plays Billy Loomis, and Jasmine Savoy Brown, Mindy, and Dermot Mulroney, William Bailey. They were all here, like, in my hometown. And David Arquette Dewey, he's, like, here, like, every June or something. And I believe most of the cast of Scream 7, including Matthew Lillard and a few other people, are either on the way or in Florida right now for something called Scaredice, which is like next weekend. One of my good friends, fellow YouTuber, Ghosty, whatever, is like going probably in a few days. Unless he flies there, because maybe it's like the day before or something. Okay, see this scene right here that's currently on my phone version? Billy looks at Stu weird. I should have probably read the signs, or like not any signs in this movie, but like body language, anything. How come Randy's not fired? See? No. Nobody says you did after Stu says that, and then Billy gives him a, not like a wink kind of thing. Or like a, yeah, like a suspicious kind of look. So it's like hinting. I'm actually like playing the movie still, guys. It's gonna be on pause for like a second. I'm just gonna quickly claim a bonus from one of my games that I usually play. Okay, back to it. We are like 21 minutes, 40 seconds and pretty much. See you soon. Also, why not just kind of plug this? I do not know what day it's going to be, you guys. But one of these days, most likely, I'm a good friend Carrie Crave's cinema channel. We are going to watch this movie, Scream, with one of the girls that played the cheerleader. One of the cheerleaders. Like, that scene should not come up yet, but why not while I'm at it? Also, I do not know what day, off topic of Scream, kind of, I guess, but one of the stars of Scream 7, Ethan Embry, one of his co-stars in this film called Pizza, me and Carrie are gonna join one of the actresses from that movie on my friend Carrie's channel, most likely. Yeah. But we do not know, like, what date or time. I guess it depends what works for all of them. But, yeah. I gotta watch the movie Risky Business now, because, like, they mentioned that movie here somewhere. Gail, shut up. Gail, shut up. Gail, shut up. I'm on Teams. Send Gail a copy and punch her in the face really hard with a brick in the purse, probably, or something. Or fist her. That just sounded kind of inappropriate. Especially the fist her part, but yeah. Like, punch her again. Especially, like, throughout this movie, like, she's like, I want to interview you. And then there's, like, an extended clip, I believe, from Scream 7. And she's like, I finally got my interview. How about this? I'm gonna take a brick. And, no, I'm not really gonna take a brick. Maybe I'll, like, take my hand and, like, lightly, like, slap or punch the poster for Scream 7 when I go see it in 9 days. Yeah, 9 days. I don't know, by the way, if I'm gonna do any, like, more Scream 7 videos prior, because, like, was, like, an early release, or some people saw it probably February 13th. And then a few of my good friends, like, see it next Thursday, I think, like, February 26th. But I go and see it the 28th. Should I watch the movie Risky Business, guys? Just to, like, see that Tom Cruise in that I mentioned. Like, he posed just right, you can see his thing. Either that movie or Cocktail. I got, like, captions on, but I also have, like, the time thing on, so that way I can, like, say probably, like, beforehand, like, there's 1 hour left, or whatever. My mom's also doing her laundry, so maybe by the time this gets to, like, that hour mark left, then, yeah, it'll probably be done. It's not Randy said. Ooh, I just realized that it's not Randy. Where your front door, or your patio door, rather. And then so it's gonna go delete the test, like, can you see me? Can you see me? Or whatever. And she's, like, gonna pick her nose, I think. And he's, like, gonna be like, eh. Yep. Picking it. Oh, you hear me all tight, just like your mother. This is also, like, kind of proof. Right back, said. but that somebody's connected to like her mother. Like the one who dies said just like her mother. I think this is like Stu. Like the one that chases Sid through the house. Wonder if there's gonna be an attack scene similar to like this movie, like Tatum or Sid like runs upstairs in Scream 7. Oh, they cut the power coins. There's the surprise boyfriend again. Oh no, he dropped his cellular phone when Sid. Like, how does Sid know that it's a cellular phone that Ghostface is calling from? Like, how did Dewey show up at that right moment as well? Yeah, right, Billy, you did do something. I mean, we all know that. And I'll just say that right there in case. Oh yeah, true. Hank Loomis, Billy's dad is a lawyer, I think. I was almost like, what calling your dad for? Because Billy's like a teenager. Doofus! I also love the iconic thing. It's like right here are a few minutes. Lately. Yeah, you're real pain in the butt. I'll just say real pain in the butt. Poor kid. Getting insulted. My mom may be down like in a few minutes, guys, so I'll probably do this, but you guys can still hear me and see the poster and stuff. So when did they kidnap Sid's father is my big question. Like, he was leaving, he was supposed to be at a hotel. But it's like this. I never feel like I realized it until like certain scenes in this movie. Even though I've seen it before and stuff, but Ski looks like Johnny Depp. Me and my good friend Carrie actually talked about him yesterday a little bit. Like, I wonder wonder if my sister has seen the movie Scream and, like, gets, like, any of the references. Like, for those who guys don't know, I have an older sister. I think I said that on one podcast episodes. Maybe one of the ones before this one, the Get to Know Me one. Because I think the last one I did was Catherine O'Hara tribute one. Maybe, or maybe I won't do a Robert Duvall one. Ooh, and also a March break, why not? I'm planning on doing maybe the Godfather commentary, or maybe all three of them. Like, maybe during March break. And maybe a few other, like, movies. But the Godfather is, like, 50 years, or 54 something years old in March 24th, I believe. Yeah. 1972, so yeah. Maybe I'll do the first one only if I don't do the whole franchise. I don't. Is there such thing to, like, have a burner account? But, like, for banks, I mean, not a phone number one. Because, like, they don't find any record. Then again, they think that's Billy, but they don't question Stu. I love the janitor's your superior part when it's funny because of that Easter egg cameo thing. And I mean, Wes Craven, the great director himself, producer maybe, and writer probably, is the janitor in a Freddy Krueger inspired sweater. I'll send you a copy. Great. I'll send you a copy. That was, like, wrong timing, but because, like, a few seconds after I'll send you a copy. Okay, here's another great question. Does Tatum and Dewey have another sibling? Because Tatum has, like, double beds. Dewey has his own bedroom. But it's like, yeah.
Watch when you come up the stairs, you don't step on a balloon and hurt yourself.
Yep.
Oh my god, is this still fucking going?
Yep.
Oh, you have to tell me when it stops, okay?
Yep.
Where's those, the heavy ones? Where did he say put them?
They're just right there.
Where's the big one?
Isn't it right there too? And then those two are perfect, fine. Right? Because they're lighter.
I just don't want this one. Pick this up and drop it on his foot or something.
Good idea. Like, we don't want that at all. was my mom, in case you guys were wondering. That's why I turned off the camera. It's my niece's birthday. Next Wednesday? Well, this upcoming Wednesday, obviously. But, we're having her birthday on Saturday, so we were just kind of cleaning up the house a little bit. She's gonna be 7 on Wednesday. But, yeah. Oh yeah, and I forget if I said, but Linda Blair is apparently here as well, and she has like a small cameo as a reporter in this movie. We are at the 40-minute mark of this movie, but I kind of had to stop watching it while watching and stuff. Are you sure you don't want to fight with Gail Weathers? I'm gonna have an argument if Gail has like another boyfriend or something in Scream 7 at the beginning. Because like she literally lost the boyfriend Brooks or whatever his name is, Muscles. People call him Muscles. And like the year prior or whatever, she lost Dewey. Granted, they were divorced, but still. Like, I'm gonna be happy if it's Mark Consuelos who's Ghostface and he has like an ex-former lover or something of Gail's. I feel strongly though at this moment that in like Scream 7, it's probably gonna be somebody like in Tatum, Sid's daughter's friend group, and maybe somebody. Oh, there was like a little bit of dialogue accidentally. But, and like an Aaron Camp or whatever. Okay, who did Sydney see? Like, she thought it was Cotton Weary. It's like, who did Sydney see? With Roman's jacket on. Cotton's jacket. I'm like, Roman's not introduced yet in my brain. Stop yelling at Kenny. He used to have like an ex-boyfriend named Kenny who used to be scared of like every horror franchise. Would be funny like if he like loved horror movies right now, and then it's like I could probably get him when the like streams or videos or whatever. Really? Why is that stupid? Two or whatever idiots pretending on being ghost face for that are running. There is Billy. And I feel like one of the cheerleader or one of the people that was walking by, like, I don't have my AirPods on, they're upstairs. I literally forgot to bring them down. Also, I'm gonna try to keep them charged until Sunday for Keep Your Heart and Thinner. But, that Stephen King movie I was talking about, I forget if I said Thinner 40 something minutes ago. But yeah. But I'm pretty sure that was the "Hey Christine, wait up" part, like a few minutes ago. Maybe it's Christine Carpenter. Like, it didn't look like she was pregnant though. That is Christine. There is also probably a few like people I think it could be that are at the party in like 30 something minutes. Maybe. Because we're almost like an hour away from being done this movie. So it's probably like 30 something more minutes, and then the reveal slowly starts to unravel. Yeah. Okay, this is when Hembry's yelling at the two people, some of who think is replacing or being like a fake Stu. Like somebody that's wearing probably like a plaid jacket, it looks like. Or plaid sweater. Yeah. Wait, now I'm gonna randomly pause. And this is like before Hembry dies. Well, like he's probably getting killed around this scene. No, wait, no, you see him. These are the two snobby or whatever you want to call them cheerleaders. Like you got one that could be Christine, the like blondish haired lady. And then like the one that's like putting on lipstick or whatever. And then the one that we're probably gonna do a watch party with, like I said before, me. I'm gonna call her Casey one of these days. Carrie. And probably a few other people I'm gonna for this film. And maybe get like a little inside scoop. Like any behind the scenes kind of information. Or whatever. Oh, this is like the other fake or whatever Ghostface thing. Wait, no. Oh, let's see this. It's this male voice whisperer. Like I'm watching this like with the subtitles on just because I didn't have them use like the AirPods like I've said before. Like it's just Sydney's brain or like we never know of who the one in like this bathroom scene. And it's like nobody else comes out of the bathroom. Similar to like another question that we get like in maybe 30 something minutes. I know that's like after the Hembry kill. For sure. So probably like 30 something minutes away. Do we punch Gale from us, please, in this one, even though you obviously don't? I forget which episode it is, but like I'm currently recording Friends episodes as well. And I think it's like a season 2 episode, maybe a season 3 one, where you'll actually get to see David Arquette, the guy that plays Dewdrop, Dewey. But yeah, and it's probably their like first thing because this was probably like maybe season like 1995 or something Maybe like they started dating around this time when they were in Friends. Like guest appearing. Even though I don't think they had a scene together, I could be wrong. God, now my family's like watching something loud upstairs. And why not? There's like a season 8 or season 9 episode, maybe even a few episodes, where Dermot Mulroney, William Bailey in Scream 6, where he's in Friends. He like has like a little fight or whatever, because he like replaces Rachel when she's on maternity leave. And she's like, "This is my office," or something, and kind of has a little fight with him. Freddie Prinze Jr., not related to Scream, I guess you can say. But Freddie Prinze Jr., aka Ray in the I Know We Did Last Summer movies. He guest appears at one point in Friends. And yeah. Okay. I do not know who I want to be like kills Hembry. That's the washing machine still, by the way, in case people. Party at I forgot his name for a second. Stu's place. Even though this film's like long from being over, let me know that you guys want me to like watch or react to as well, like as commentaries and stuff. Probably not anything too gross. Like probably not like a Serbian movie, for example. In case there's like little kids or whatever that like go past my channel, like they won't see anything, but like if they do watch them, like I can probably do like Saw and stuff for here, and I won't show footage. I will just like watch it on my own copy, and be like, it's on this website or app or whatever. Like Saw, for example. Oh, no, Himber, you left your door open for your office, I guess. So it's like, what if there's somebody there? There he is. There's Wes Craven. Fred, the janitor. The late great Wes Craven. I like how Himber gets scared. It was like, oh, more reflection like that. But again, I've done like a few like little things too. Like I'm pretty sure when I was like younger and like my hair was longer and I had bangs, but I did not like it. But like my hair was like super longer. It was probably like one night or something, like probably late at night. My hair was like super long, like I said, and I looked like I was Samara, I think her name is, from The Ring. Yeah, The Ring. And I'm pretty sure I like looked in my mirror or something and I scared my family. Or something. Because this is where Hembry dies, but you don't get to see his body. Iconic song by Alice Cooper, I guess. The School's Out song. It's like saying like in brackets some of the songs. Like it may not say red right hand, for example. Red right hand. Who's like this being sneaky around? Like you can like see somebody peeking from the corner. Well, you can't really. It just like shows somebody looking. And then there's like another question coming up in a few minutes or so, probably, when they're at the convenience store and there's a secondary or third ghost face. When it's like this, Billy and Stu, they are at the movie theater. But it's like, where in the world, or who in the world is that person that's in like the convenience store or whatever, when Tatum and Sid are getting ice cream or whatever for the party? In that ghost face that I just mentioned about the, okay, this is the movie theater part. Yeah. Stu being crazy at himself, not hungover. Probably horror movies and stuff. Never seen The Howling. Maybe I got it just like mentioned there. Exactly, the cops never let him go, like revenge or something. And it's usually like, I feel like most like true crime things are usually real life. Bleh. Like usually, I guess it depends who gets killed. I don't know. Either like the husband, for example, like if he dies, it's probably a family member, somebody close to the family member, family friend, whatever. Unless like the husband was like a criminal, like mob boss or oh, lots of people, money, whatever. If it's the wife that dies, it's pretty much number one suspect is usually like your husband, maybe an ex-husband if you have an ex-husband. Or maybe like if you have a boyfriend or whatever, maybe his family. Like I read what a true crime story. Everyone's a suspect. How do we know you're not a suspect? Or how do we know you're not the killer? Sorry. Heck yeah. Here, I'm gonna like flip it like this. That way I can like see the dialogue because like, it kind of looks like a little bit blurry for me. But probably because it's like this. I think that this story comes up. Yeah, like red him. Yep. Designed and directed by his Red Rock. Well, Dewey, they're on curfew. Heck yeah, at the time that dreaded sundown. I still gotta like rewatch it. Okay, they just mentioned Meg Ryan as Sid, but fun fact, that's Jack Quaid, Richie Kirsch's mom. And Dennis Quaid's obviously the dad. But yeah. And they mention with any luck, Tori Spelling, and then Tori Spelling gets cast as Sid in, like the Stab movies, and it's like Luke Wilson, I think, is Billy. I think David Schwimmer was Dewey in the Stab movies, which is funny because in the series Friends, Monica is played by Courtney Cox, and Dewey is played by and her brother Ross is played by David Schwimmer. But it's like, I don't know who plays Monica in, like, Stab. Like, there's probably, like, a way to, like, look it up. Like, if you watch Scream 5, and then it's, like, Heather Graham plays Sid, I think, at one point. Or maybe Casey. Like, in the first Stab movie. But yeah, we are at the hour mark, though, by the way, you guys. Like, in the movie. I may take a look at my final drinks of my iced cappuccino. And after this movie, I'll probably just get off. Upload it maybe tomorrow sometime, since it'll probably be like 2 hours and whatever. Or maybe an hour 53 minutes maybe. But yeah. In case YouTube like takes a while to load. Maybe I'll record like a normal episode of the podcast thing, like on the Oscars, like who I think is gonna win Best Actor, supporting, like the 4 main things, like supporting, the supporting and lead, Best Actor and Actress things, and the supporting actress, supporting actor roles. I think I know who it's gonna be so far though. Like, I feel strongly, most likely it's gonna be like Stellan Skarsgård for supporting actor for sentimental value. Just because of, like, I feel like it's given. Like, if they win Golden Globes, then it's usually them for the Oscars. I forget her name that went for one battle after another at the Golden Globes for Best Supporting Actress, but maybe her? Tiana Taylor or something, I think her name is. I forget who won Best Lead Actress, though. But I feel like it may be Ragnar Mora for Best Actor, or it could even be Chalamet or something. Who knows? Or you could be shocked and it could be DiCaprio again. It's like he won a bunch of times before. Like, didn't he? I think. Oh my god. Not Wolf of Wall Street. Maybe the Wolf of Wall Street, but like the Revenant or whatever he won for. So maybe this could be his whatever Oscar or Revenant actually had. Also, it's gonna be like really sad to like see like all these previous actors and actresses that have recently died this past like year. Like come on, like, I wonder if he would be included, because I think it was like December of last year. But when I was doing a Scream 7 tier list with one of my good friends, I shot him 6 times. Everybody knows him though as Ghosty and stuff. But it's like this. Rob Reiner died. Or got murdered, I'll just say that. And it's like this. He's probably gonna be on there. Robert Duvall, who's probably the most recent one to die, I guess. Catherine O'Hara. There's probably like a few people. I feel like Diane Keaton, Robert Redford, and a bunch of other people that probably didn't make it. Maybe I'll like watch the In Memoriam for 2025 later, like after I'm done recording this one. just so that I can like kind of think in my brain, because I'm trying to think about like Michael Madsen, for example. Like I know Gene Hackman was for last year's, but it's like this. Okay, it's like this. Was Michael Madsen like involved in last year's thing? Oh no, this is the garage scene. And I was literally talking over the convenience store scene, but who in the world is there? Because both of the killers, spoiler I guess, are at the movie theater store that Randy works at. So it's like, was that Roman? Or do I dare think of saying, was that Leslie Mocker? If she was in town by then. Because there's no mention of her until Scream 5. Maybe even Scream 7, if we want to believe. But I don't know about Anna Camp being Ghostface. I would have watched like the In Memoriam right now, but I'm really, like, we're almost close to being done Scream. Like 45 more minutes. So I was kind of probably right. Throw a beer bundle. Wait, no, you're gonna throw one. Because Tatum's now locked in the basement or garage. Probably the garage. Okay, fun fact. So there's like a cat door or a dog door. And it's like this. Stu apparently has a dog. Which is funny. We both don't see the dog. And Matthew Lillard was Scooby. I almost said Matthew Lillard was shaking Scooby-Doo. Oh, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. Oh, you want a voice? Help us, victim. Cut it, Casper. I think that this is Billy, the one that kills Tatum, by the way. Like, he comes rushing around the corner. Like, shortly after. And it's like, ooh. And it's like, he has, like, the costume on, too. So, like, if the glass from, like, the beer bottles broke on him, it's like, you would not probably see it. Oh no, not the garage, not the garage. I better hope to God that Tatum, like Sid's daughter, does not go near a garage. Rest in peace, Rose McGowan's character. Oh, now. But she was going up. Yeah, getting electrocuted pretty much. See? I haven't seen her, and then Billy shows up, looking like he's like out of breath. But I don't know now. I'm kind of confused on who you guys think killed Tatum. Just because, like I said. Alright. But it's like this, unless somebody saw, because like somebody would have seen Ghostface though. Unless there's like a secret hidden passage, I guess. Then somebody would have probably seen Billy or Stu in the mask. Unless like I said, unless there's like a hidden passage or whatever. This is the footage scene. up, you guys. I'm still gonna watch this. They're in the bedroom. You can also apparently see a picture of a dog on, like, Stu's parents' table. Hold up. My mom just, like, did her laundry. I'm gonna see, like, if it's done. Yeah. May need to turn my camera thing up again. Oh my gosh. Yo. They mentioned one of my favorite McKenna Grace movies. Yeah. Okay, I'm still watching the movie. I think it's like still playing on my end. Okay, it wasn't. Now they're probably watching Halloween, maybe? Pop. No, they're not. Yeah, they probably are. Let's see. Because we talk. Yeah, they probably are because this is the famous world scene. I wonder what the rules of Scream 7 will be. Who's gonna give them to? Like, is it gonna be somebody like AI, kind of, I guess? Right? Or are we gonna get something similar to, like, Scream 3, but maybe perhaps it's Stay With Our Cat / Dewdrop? I'll be right back. I'm kidding about the I'll be right back part, but yeah. Maybe I'll randomly say that if my mom does come down. Because her laundry just like stopped and stuff. So probably in a few minutes. She may come down. Never say be right back. And that's what Gail just said. Like, does Gail really want to die in this movie? Do we just being dumb asking about constellations? No. Yep, they're watching the original first Halloween. And then kind of like a play-by-play, like, oh, I forget, one of Laurie's friends is about to, like, have fun. And, like, it's kind of showing what Sid and Billy are doing, kind of a little bit. This is the call about Principal Himbury getting hung. Yep. Any second there, you're gonna find it. Yep, Principal Himbury did. He was good in the goalpost. I guess the party was boring. And everybody went into. Yeah, it's like a 30 seconds away. I hope so. Wonder who gave him the Dewey name. Or is like Dewey is sort of like a short name, sort of like John and Jack are like the same names technically. What about Gail Weathers? Sounds like a meteorologist or something. Aww, like, look at how cute they are together. I can't show you guys, obviously. I don't know if I can show any footage for things that are like muted either. Is that me looking for my whole life? Duh, Sid's father, Gail. Or should I say, it's Sydney's mother? No, I'm kidding. I feel really, really weird in a funny way saying all that. Ghostbusters. No, I'm kidding. When Sid's like, who did you call it, Billy? Get it because McKenna Grace and Celeste O'Connor and Ghostbusters. Like the two or whatever recent ones, like Afterlife and Frozen Empire. Who knows? Maybe we'll get like Finn Wolfhard and oh, be quiet. Sorry, I had like a notification on something. Hence the oh, be quiet. I was almost like poor Billy, but Billy's getting fake stabbed, obviously. I'm not better looking. Hold up, guys. I'm telling my friend Carrie that something. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Even though I never like really laughed. I love how the guy plays Randy, whose real name is Jamie, is like, oh no, Jamie, watch out, when his real name is Jamie. Jamie Kennedy? Yeah. May not play the credits or whatever. Maybe I will like the full movie, but I won't obviously show you guys just in case. And then he's like, turn behind you, and then Ghostface is obviously right behind you. Surprisingly though, Ghostface didn't try to kill Randy. Like back then. Poor Kenny's like chips or whatever. We knew that the 30-second delay. Bye-bye, Fat Kenny. I met the character in this movie in case there's somebody that randomly watches called Kenny. Like one of the subscribers or whatever. YouTube hardly, like, often shows, like, either who's watching on some videos or live streams. Or certain things like that. But yeah. I'm definitely probably gonna get off after this. But, like, I'll be around, like, on Discord in case anybody... And at the time that I drop this, I'll probably be on Discord after as well. Sorry, I was just talking to another friend about something kind of Scream related, and he mentioned the McKenna Grace movie. So that Gail's looking for Kenny, but not obviously knowing what happened. Ugh. Blood and stuff. How did her and Dewey get separated? Then again, she does not have like a gun. Hitting Randy with, I think it's Randy, with the phone. Kenny, I'm sorry, but get out of my windshield. Why don't you go check on Gail's? Even though you're crying and stuff, but it's like, maybe you could still help. And they're struggling for Dewdrop. Wonder if this is Billy. Like this one that's like chasing after Sid. Maybe? Oh no, yes, the key. And he goes like underneath, and I think he tries to go into like the trunk. Yep. Watch out, Sid. Behind, yeah. I just realized I forgot to get my drink. And then if I do like Friends season 2 episode 6 or something after this, but like I actually show the episode this time, like not fully, but go bit by bit or something, then I'll do it on my laptop. So do you know how to use a gun? Okay, that's pretty much done. Maybe I'll drink some of my water. F you both! How, like, I know Billy's faking it, obviously, but, like, how can he be doing that? Then again, it was, like, corn syrup and fake blood or whatever that they used to do the film Carrie. Now I may do, like, that one or something as, like, as a thing one day for here. I do not know when it's coming, but Mike Flanagan, I think his name is, yeah, is doing a TV series on it with Matthew Lillard, Stu Macher in it. Stu Sloop, he's got that, this is the cycle kind of turn. We all go a little mad sometimes. I'm gonna pull a Billy Loomis if my drink like explodes. Yeah, Anthony Perkins. Psych. Yeah, Pigs played in the movie Carrie. Nice. Stu, help me, please. Surprising. I'm sure a bunch of us like saw Billy, but nobody I don't think saw Stu. I mean, maybe a few people did. This is like the trivia time. Like they planned cuts. Failure as well. Yeah. My like phone keeps on turning off, so like, I don't know, like if you guys see my finger tapping, or it's just like see my hand making a fist, or whatever. But like I may be moving once in a while, like this or something, because I got like 18 minutes left. Sorry. Your mother was no Sharon Stone. Okay. Because in Basic Instinct, yeah, Basic Instinct, I'm pretty sure Sharon Stone like shows it all at one point or another, or some of it. Loved her in I almost called it The Good, Bad, and Ugly. In my brain, I got like the theme, but I'm like The Quick and the Dead. Yeah, The Quick and the Dead. Just pretend it's all Scary Movie said when this film was originally called Scary Movie. Don't know if you guys knew that. I'm sure a bunch of people did, but why not like say the little... It's a scream, baby. Jared's gonna make her scream and shout a little... But yeah, so there's like a sign behind it on the door or the wall somewhere on like a calendar that says, "Sorry, missed your birthday's due. We are on vacation or going on vacation. We'll celebrate when they get back. Please be the dog." Either the family, either that's like a recent calendar thing, because like you never see the dog besides the picture. It'd be funny if its name was Scooby though, because like I said, Matthew Lillard is Shaggy in like live action Scooby Doo's that they did in like the 2000s. And just recently, like a day or two ago, maybe 3 or 4 days at the time that I dropped this movie, I'm gonna be like, what's her face in a second? McKenna Grace just recently got cast as Daphne in a like live action version of Scooby Doo for Netflix. Like I forget if it's supposed to be called something in particular or is that it's probably like the Mystery Inc. But it's like yeah, and Sarah Michelle Gellar who originally played Daphne. Gave her like a bunch of praise for the movie, and the the show, I think. And I also believe that in the film Scoob, McKenna voiced like a young Daphne. Which is perfect. She looks the part. I'm kind of curious who they're gonna cast as like the others. Like, are we gonna get? I think it's her boyfriend or whatever, the guy from the Black Phone or whatever, Mason Thames, I think his name is. I think that they're dating. Maybe he's like the Shaky. Unless he like cuts his hair or something and like dyes it like blonde, maybe. Then he could probably be Fred. And then we need somebody with maybe glasses or whatever to be Velma. I almost said Velma, but yeah. The dad escaped. And he took the gun. Oh wait, Gail has the gun. Never mind. Preacher Gail. Oh, they're together at last. Sid disappeared. Which I guess is like perfect. Because then. Oh, wait, no, she took the dad. Sid did. I take that back because of what I said about the mockers partly being dead. Because apparently Skeet actually did hit Matthew with like an actual phone. By the way, during this like the scene. My mom and dad are gonna be so mad at me. Her iconic line. Plus, it's like written, but like it like looks like he's shaking. I think when they announced Scream 7 or like his return. That's it. Maybe we're looking at it wrong. It's like not like a sister just two for Anna Camp, but maybe like a relative. But Matthew and Anna Camp are probably like the same age. So it's like, yeah. Surprise, Sydney. Wonder if Sid's gonna like wear like the ghost face mask like she did with us. Oh. Fight. always thought they said, ow, his arm. Flower pot's the head. And then there goes the electricity. There goes the TV, rather. I wonder if... Because, like, this means a good question. Yeah, but, like, you know how you said that you're a virgin? How about that creepy Karen, or Karen Novacek, or what, Kolchak, creepy Karen, whatever, in Scream 3? I mean, he probably lasted in Scream 2, right? Or, like, in between 1 and 2. Guess I remember the safety that time, you bastard. Typical gal. Yes. He's not in my movie. Yes, Dewey is safe. I mean, I know that Dewey's safe. Somebody mentioned something about, like, another person on a stretcher. And it's like, you only see Dewey. Unless they're, like, loading somebody else into, like, another ambulance or something. Because then that would probably be Stumacher if he's alive. I'm one of those 50-50 people that are like 50% alive, 50% not alive for Stu. Because, like, Kevin Williamson, who wrote what the original, I think 1, 2, and 4, I think. I could be wrong. It would be like 1, 2, and 3. But he's back to doing Scream 7 for directing, co-writing as well. And yeah. Marco Beltrami, heck yeah. The, like, composer of these, like, movies. He's probably gonna do number 8, knowing him. If we get an official confirmation by 8. Scream. Heck. Love how, like, it shows, like, the cast here in case anybody wasn't, like, too sure, I guess, on who's who. Right. Because, like, a bunch were probably, like, younger, and then, like, some of the teen kind of cast, like, Skeet, for example, is probably, like, in his 20s. Because I believe his birthday was recent. And I think he was, like, 54. he is 50, like 5 or 56. So probably like the same thing, most likely for some of the cast. Like I think Courtney is in her 60s, David Arquette's like 52, I believe. So it's like he was probably like, in his 20s or something for this movie. But I feel like that's probably like the same mostly for most likely everybody. Like I don't know how old Drew Barrymore is, aka the opening kill. But probably the main people like Nev Campbell, sure. Courtney probably was like in her early 20s or late 20s maybe. Like maybe she was like the age that she probably was during Friends, like 26 or something. David was probably like in his 20s. There's probably like a website like where you can like look to like see like. For the love of God, I cannot pronounce the guy that plays Cotton Weary's name. It's like Liev Schreiber or Leaf Schreiber. And it's like this. I do not know of how old he is. He's probably like in his 50s as well. So he was probably like 20 or 30 something, depending on how old he is. If I can find that out, then yeah. But let's go, because I'm probably just going to finish this movie. Like, there's like 3 minutes and a little bit of seconds left, then go yell at my mom. Not really, but for not doing her laundry, I guess. I also have to go to the bathroom, so like if you see my laptop moving, that's me trying to like, yeah, hold it in, I guess. But hee. And I'll probably just get off after this. See what's going on, like YouTube or like any kind of YouTube thing. Like I said priorly, guys, let me know what you guys want me to watch on here. It can't be anything too graphic. Like, for example, no Serbian movie, for example, just in case. Like, I obviously won't show footage, but, like, I do not know, like, the age range. Usually, like, I have a nephew who's 11, for example. So it's like he's not want to see any nasty stuff like that. But he probably, like, knows the Saw franchise. So I'll probably do that one. Maybe I'll do the Scream movies first. Or, like, kind of in between. And then I'll, like, look up where to watch all the Saw movies. Then I'll, probably say that prior to me doing all 10 Saw movies. And I'll probably do them, like, in release order, though. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, aka 3D. And then Jigsaw, Spiral, then Saw X. Yeah. I probably, hopefully, will not do, like, longer series things, though. Like, Fast and Furious probably has, like, 9 or something. Maybe, yeah, like 9 or something. Like, if you include Hobbs and Shaw, then it's probably, like, 9 or 10. So, like, probably nothing like that. Also, so I'm, like, way behind on Friends, but I'll probably be done season 3 of Friends soon. Like, recording season 2 of Friends. Like, I have, like, 10 or something episodes of season 2 left of Friends to record. Like, if I do double episodes or something, which I may do for some things. And I got, like, the whole of season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to do. I'll probably do a commentary, like, what I do with, like, the Scream movies for when we get to, the Friends reunion. But, yeah. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Hype the like button, hype the button if you guys can. It should be available. I don't know if it's, like, available when I drop this. Or, like, afterwards. But this is going to be under the podcast section. Like I said, I'll probably do an Oscar one after this is over. But yeah, Shannon out. I will see you guys whenever.